Get ready for an explosive start to your day. We begin with the incredible momentum surrounding Jannik Sinner. The world number one is dominating the ATP Masters 1000 level, breaking Novak Djokovic's record for consecutive titles and setting the stage for an epic run at the French Open. We dive into what this incredible performance means for the future of the sport right now.
Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to hold it with one hand? The PopSocket's Pop Grip gives you a secure grip, works as a phone stand, and even lets you swap the top for a fresh new look. Simple, useful, and perfect for everyday phone use. Click the link in the comments to grab yours on Amazon.
Next up, we look at a major scheduling shakeup. Jannik Sinner will not be playing in the ATP Halle this year, meaning the world number one is taking a direct route straight to Wimbledon to defend his championship title. Find out all the details on this massive tour adjustment and what it means for grass court tennis. Now, the tension is high as Jannik Sinner lays down his cards regarding the massive player pay row. The world number one has spoken out, refusing to rule out a Grand Slam boycott, citing a deep lack of respect from the tournaments. We explore the growing discontent among top players and what it all signals for the future of tennis. Finally, we look at the official response. The ATP Player Advisory Council has publicly backed Jannik Sinner's message, demanding better communication and respect from the slams. Don't miss these crucial developments shaping the future of professional tennis. Stay with us for the rest of the news. Jannik Sinner is currently dominating the ATP Tour, operating at a level significantly above his peers. Since being eliminated from the Qatar Open in February, the Italian has maintained an undefeated streak, securing 4 consecutive titles at the ATP Masters 1000 level. Sinner recently extended Novak Djokovic's record for consecutive Masters wins, claiming his 5th straight title at that level in Madrid earlier this month. With Carlos Alcaraz sidelined by a wrist injury, expectations are high for Sinner to maintain his momentum into the Italian Open and Roland Garros. In a significant scheduling announcement for the upcoming ATP Tour, tennis star Jannik Sinner will bypass the Halle tournament this year, heading directly to Wimbledon to defend his championship title. The entry list for ATP Halle has been officially revealed, and Sinner's name is notably absent from the list. This decision reflects a strategic move by the Italian player to manage his schedule effectively as the clay court season concludes and the focus shifts towards the grass court swing. Sinner will take a 3-week break between the Roland Garros final and the Wimbledon tournament, allowing him to carefully manage his commitments across the demanding schedule. This strategic break positions him perfectly for his major grass court challenge. The grass court season is set to commence on June 8th, immediately following the Roland Garros final. Sinner's direct path to Wimbledon underscores his focus on securing his title in the prestigious tournament. Meanwhile, other ATP matches are drawing attention. Streaming options are available for live tennis action, including matches such as Yannick Hanfmann versus Luciano Darderi, with platforms like Bet365 offering live viewing opportunities for fans. World number one Jannik Sinner has voiced his perspective on the ongoing player pay row, specifically addressing the possibility of a Grand Slam boycott ahead of the French Open. Sinner, who is in excellent form, including winning all 4 Masters 1000 events this season, has weighed in after a joint statement released by 19 professional tennis players expressing concerns over player compensation. The group argued that despite an announced 9.5% increase in prize money to £52.6 million, resulting in £2.4 million for singles champions, the players feel their share of revenue has decreased across the 4 major tournaments: the US Open, Australian Open, French Open, and Wimbledon. Other top players have taken more extreme stances. Aryna Sabalenka, the women's singles world number one, stated that a boycott might be necessary to fight for player rights. Conversely, 4-time French Open winner Iga Swiatek advocated for dialogue, emphasizing the importance of communication with governing bodies before considering a boycott, calling it an extreme measure. Sinner has indicated that the issue extends beyond just money, citing a lack of respect as a key concern. Speaking in Rome, Sinner asserted that the players feel they are not receiving what they deserve, noting that the top 10 men and women have written a letter without reaching a conclusion. He stressed that respect is paramount, stating, "The most important thing is respect, and we just don't feel it." When questioned directly about boycotting a Grand Slam, Sinner admitted he could not predict the future, but acknowledged a shared sentiment among the players. He stated, "I can see from all the press conferences that I'm definitely not the only one. It's the first time that I feel like the players are all in the same position and share the same point of view." The French Open is set to commence on May 18 and run through June 7, intensifying the focus on player solidarity and negotiations at the upcoming major event. World #1 tennis star Jannik Sinner has publicly accused the 4 Grand Slam tournaments of failing to respect players, sparking a growing sentiment among top athletes regarding their working conditions and representation. Sinner is part of a group of elite players who previously signed a letter to Slam leaders last March, demanding increased prize money relative to tournament revenue, better welfare contributions, and greater decision-making power. Express reported that while Sinner expressed frustration, some colleagues, including Aryna Sabalenka and Coco Gauff, have floated the idea of a player boycott if current efforts fail to secure their rights. Sinner himself indicated that the core issue is respect, stating, "It's more about respect, because I think we give much more than what we are getting back. It's not only for the top players, it's for all of us players. Again, from men's and women's side, we are very, very equal." He lamented the lack of tangible progress after a year, noting that unlike other sports, important player correspondence often results in prompt responses and meetings. The ATP Player Advisory Council has since publicly endorsed Sinner's concerns and pledged support for improving player conditions. Council President Mackenzie McDonald shared a statement emphasizing that players deserve to be heard, respected, and included in discussions about the sport's future. The council affirmed its commitment to working collectively for solutions based on mutual respect and open communication. However, the council's influence appears limited, according to Novak Djokovic, a former player council president. Djokovic revealed that the council lacked significant power, stating that the structure is largely conceptual, leaving players unable to achieve their goals. He suggested that top players negotiating directly with the slams is the more effective approach for securing benefits.